Let's learn all about how a house is built today with ELMO! Today, ELMO is going to show us all about all of the important people that get together to build a wonderful house. There are a lot of tools and special equipment needed when builders start building a house, so let's explore and find out today with ELMO. It takes a lot of work to build a house. First, an architect designs the house. This is an architect. They draw a plan of the house. The building must be carefully planned to make sure that it's safe for people to live in. There is someone called a surveyor. A surveyor plans where the building is going to go. The architect and surveyor are the first people that start working on a new house. ELMO thinks being an architect would be an awesome job because you get to make cool plans of all different kinds of building and houses. Now the builders can start their work. This is a builder. The builder uses a wheelbarrow to move bricks. They also use a cement mixer. Cement gets spun around in the mixer and it stops it from getting hard. Then the builder uses the cement and spreads it onto each brick and builds walls. ELMO says this reminds him of when he's building with his building blocks. That's right, ELMO! Builders use bricks in the similar way. Glaziers cut panes of glass to the right size and put them in window frames. They use this tool called a suction lifter to carry the glass. Then they use a drill to secure it into the frames. And then they put glass into the frames. Wow, that is amazing! All these tools they keep in their toolbox. The toolbox helps them keep all their tools in one place and organized so they don't lose them. ELMO has a toolbox that he likes to play with too. Plumbers install pipes, sinks, toilets, drains, and anything else that carries water throughout the house. The plumber fits pipes for water to travel through. They use tools like this called a pipe wrench. Pipe wrenches are used for turning pipes. Plumbers also do repairs when things go wrong, like if your toilet stops working or gets plugged. Electricians fit and repair electrical equipment. Electricity powers lots of things like light bulbs in our house that give us light. Electricians have to be very careful as electricity can be dangerous. They use things like this fuse box. Fuse boxes contain switches that reset the electricity. The electrician over here is screwing a light bulb fitting into the ceiling. He's using this stepladder so that he can reach up way up high to the ceiling. ELMO says to be very careful whenever you're using a ladder so that you be careful you don't fall. Now decorators make the house look nice. They paint and wallpaper the walls. The decorator uses a paint roller to cover big areas, and a paintbrush is best for painting smaller areas like window frames. They use this paint tray to pour the paint into and dip the roller or the paintbrush into the paint tray. The decorators are painting the room with a nice purple color. Over here, they're using wallpaper, and wallpaper gets stuck to the walls using paste, like a glue. Gardeners plant flowers, vegetables, and trees. They lay sod, which will grow into grass. Sod is grass that gets rolled out on top of soil. It comes in rolls like this. Over here, we see the gardener tending to the vegetable patch. He uses this type of equipment, a trowel, which is another word for a shovel that gardeners use to dig and fix their plants. This gardener over here is painting the fence white to make it look nice and new. Carpenters build things out of wood. These carpenters are building a jungle gym. Ooh, that looks like a fun park for ELMO to play in. Wood gets cut to the right size using a saw. Then the carpenter uses a hammer and nails to attach the wood together. See, this carpenter over here is using a hammer. The wood gets sanded down to make it nice and smooth to touch, so that you don't get a splinter or a cut when you're playing. See, this carpenter is using the sander. It's an electric sander that gets plugged in to be used. Elmo says he can't wait to play in a park like that. It looks like a lot of fun, right, Elmo? As you can see, a lot of work gets put into building a house like this one. The builders are going to start building their next house. Look at how nice this house is that they built and the people can live in now. Let's add some stickers to this scene to start the building of the next house. Do you remember what this tool is? Good job! It's a cement mixer. Remember, it keeps the cement from getting hard. The spinner keeps spinning and never stops moving. The next item we have here is the toolbox, where the workers can keep all of their different tools. All of the workers use one, from electricians to plumbers to carpenters. This is a very important safety accessory for our workers. It's called a hard hat or a safety hat. It keeps their head protected while they're working. Now we have this tool. Do you remember what it was called? This is a pipe wrench, and it was used by our plumbers to turn pipes and tighten them. This tool could be used by our gardeners as well as our builders to move bricks around or carry plants and soil. Here we have a paint bucket and a paintbrush used by our decorators to add color to the walls in the house. The next kind of equipment we have are bricks. Remember, these were used by the bricklayers and the builders to build walls. Remember, they used the cement to keep the bricks together to build the wall. These are safety signs. They let people know that builders are in the area and working and to stay safe. And this is a safety cone. They're also put up to let people know that builders are working. Elmo wants to see if you can remember some of the people that worked on the house. First, we had this person. They make drawings and plans for the house. Do you remember what their name is? That's right, this is the architect. Good job. Next is this person who makes plans and decides where the building is going to go. Do you remember their name? Yes, they are a surveyor. Good job. Next up, this person uses cement to put onto bricks and build walls. Do you remember their name? Yes, they are a builder. Our last job is the person that uses hammer, nails, and a saw. They're also wearing their safety hat. Do you remember what they do? That's right, they're a carpenter who builds things out of wood. Elmo says you did a great job today learning all about people that build houses. We hope you had a great time today and enjoyed learning with Elmo. Don't forget to come back next time so that you can learn and play more with Elmo and his friends. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!